Hey everyone, thank you for joining us at Physio Ed. Today we are going to be going over a couple different techniques for lifting something up off the ground. So we're going to start with a bigger item here, kind of like a box, and then we'll start with something a little bit smaller, or we'll go to something a little bit smaller, maybe like if a pen were to drop on the ground or something like that. The techniques I'm going to show you are really focused on maintaining a good posture for your spine. People with osteoporosis, osteopenia have a higher risk factor of getting a fracture from bending forward like this. So I want to make sure that we are trying to maintain a nice, good, neutral spine as we're doing our lifting activities today. So I'm going to show you two different techniques. The first one is going to be a squatting technique to pick up a large item. The next one is going to be a golfer's lift, which is going to be, we'll get to it. That one's going to be for smaller items though. So for the first one, we're starting off with the larger item to pick up off the floor with a squat. So it's nice and important. The whole thing here is working on our spine and trying to keep it in a nice neutral alignment. So when we go down to pick this item up, now if it's a nice heavy item, we want to be using our legs to help us lift and trying to maintain a nice good posture through our back here. Now, I don't have as good range of motion through my ankles, so my heels come up. If your heels stay on the ground, I'm very impressed, but mine have to come up to do this and maintain good posture. So I want to get as close to this box as I can, and as I'm lifting it, I want to keep it close to me the whole time. So I'm going to kind of press it against my tummy as we come up here. So when we come down, trying to even push my butt back, keep my chest up nice and tall, lifting underneath, holding to my stomach, and then standing. And then on the way down, it's kind of the same thing, just in reverse. So again, getting myself nice and close, chest up nice and tall, using my legs, bending my knees to be able to lift up this heavy box here. And as I walk, I want to make sure I'm keeping it nice and tight the whole time. So when I sit it down, I can even come into a little bit of a squat there as well. All right, so that's the first technique. The second technique, I'll use just a tiny little weight here. So this next technique is the golfer's lift. You see this all the time. Golfers, they're going to be getting, let's say they get a hole in one, amazing. They got to get the ball out of the hole. So what they often do is when they go down, sometimes they'll hold on to like their club. They'll use that for a little support. So when they come down, they're having their chest up nice and tall. They're swinging a leg back, and that is really good for our back. Instead of bending forward like this, we're maintaining a nice neutral spine. We're kicking one leg back. We're putting a lot of weight on one of our legs, so we want to make sure we're nice and strong and have good balance through there. This is actually a good balance exercise too. If you have a little bit of a balance problem, have something nearby to hold on to so that when you go down, you don't have to worry about that quite as much. All right, one more time here, nice neutral spine. I'll hold on to something like a countertop or a chair, let's say. I'm kicking that leg back, I'm reaching down, I'm keeping my chest up and coming up here. All right, so those are two techniques that you guys can be doing throughout your day for any daily activities to help protect your back and spine from something like a compression fracture. We want to make sure we're not bending in through here. We want to stay up nice and tall through that chest. All right, so thank you guys very much for joining us on Physio Ed with these two lifting techniques where we're helping you stay healthy and active for a lifetime. Thank you guys very much, and we'll check you next time.